Alright guys, so I've got another install video for you today. This is the Built Right Industries for your 15 and up F-150 or 17 and up F-250 or F-350. And this is their dash mount kit. So, let's open the box. I've already took it out of the plastic here, but this is the mount itself here. And the way that this works, it mounts inside the center tray piece up here. And what it does, it goes right there. Of course, you got to drill holes and everything. I'll show you that here in just a minute. But it mounts in here, and that will allow you to mount any kind of like a cell phone mount, a tablet mount, a dash cam mount, a GPS mount, you know, any number of things like that you can mount onto this and actually have it there instead of using one kind of like this where I have it in the vent over here on this side, which it works over here, but whenever you go to hit your turn signal and everything, you still kind of hit the phone and stuff right there. So that's why I got this thing. I seen it in a couple other videos, so I figured I'd get it, see how it goes. So let's get this tore apart, and then I'll tell you how this comes apart and you get the tray out, and then we'll go over actually getting this mounted. But in the box, you get a sticker, Built Right Industries sticker. And here's your mounting hardware. Yeah, just a little thank you card here that you get with it. And letting you know you can email them, do a review if you're happy with it. Email them or whatever if you're unhappy with their products. And then this paper here has the instructions on how to do it, and it also has a template on it as well that you can use to lay down in the tray here to get your marks made for the mount. So let me go ahead and get the tray and everything apart, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got the tray out. Pretty easy to do. You have to pop, if you have the center speaker up here, pop the grill off of it. It's got 5 tabs. There's 2 here, 2 here, and then just a little tab right here. It's going to sound like you're breaking it when you're pumping it out, but I promise you're not going to break it. So you just got to pop that out. There's 2 screws at the back of it, one there that you got to take out. And those screws are a 7mm. So use those, and what I used was a flathead screwdriver to pop the grill off with, and then I used the screwdriver as well to pop the tray out. There's a couple of clips up here in the front that you have to pop loose up here, and it comes right out. And again, it's going to sound like you're breaking it as you're popping it out, but like I said, I promise you're not going to break it. So now let's get this thing inside. I'll show you how to mark up your marks here for the bracket. We'll get the holes drilled and get it mounted in, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so you can see here we got that put in. Pretty easy to do. The holes for the screws, I believe in the instructions says it's a 1/4 inch bit. Don't do that, probably gonna be too big. The bit that I used is a, come on, focus, is a 3/16. And that's the size bit that I used, and it was perfect for the screw holes here. And what I've done with mine was cut this little plastic or the rubber mat thing here, so you could still get it inside the tray, and so you could pull that out to clean the tray up. And this is it on the other side. You can see it's not going to touch nothing. I still got to tighten these 2 up here before I put it back in. But the nuts on here is a 10mm. And then you just have these Phillips head screws on this side. So let me get these 2 tightened up and get this put back in the truck and show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got the tray and everything put back together here. Like I said, if you have the center speaker here, when you're putting this back in, don't forget to plug that back up. Then all you got to do is just set this down, push your clips in that's at the front up here. The 2 screws that goes in the back here. When you're putting those in, remember they're not straight up and down. They are at a slight angle. So just keep that in mind when you're putting those screws back in right there. Then all you have to do is just pop your speaker grill back on, and that's it, you know, for that little install, guys. Hope you guys found any kind of helpful information on this. And like I said, this thing, it's pretty solid in there. It's not going nowhere. You can put some, like I said, like a cell phone mount, a GPS mount, a dash cam mount. I've even seen a mount for a iPad that you can put on these. But if you're going to do something like that, you might want to put you some additional bracing on the underside of this where your nuts and the washers go for this. So anyways, as soon as I get a cell phone mount or something, you know, put on there, guys, I'll show you what that looks like with that on there instead of having this thing in the way over here. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.